Welcome to Elevate and Celebrate. This is our annual International Women's Day event. Thank you all for being here. My name is Jennifer Hensel. I'm a podcaster, author, and founder of the Women Podcasters Network and Women Podcasters Awards, and host of the Women in Podcasting show. I help people with building a community around their message and monetizing their expertise for more impact and influence in a way that feels good and aligned. And my mission is to elevate women's voices and stories globally, and I love creating opportunities for women to connect and collaborate in meaningful ways. That's why I've been holding these events like this for many years. And it's also why I started the Women Podcasters Awards. Nominations and sponsorships are open right now until the end of March, and then we will enter the voting phase. So you can register your nomination now and find out everything about me at womenpodcasters.com. And today I'm going to be introducing you to some amazing women podcasters. We're going to tell you all about them. We're going to be starting with our awards sponsors. My first sponsor to come on up is Jen Hardy. Come on up, Jen.
Hey, everybody. I am Jen Hardy. I am the host of the Fabulous Over 50 podcast and the Jen Hardy YouTube channel, which is now an official artist channel because I have music there. I released my first album last month, and it's almost at 200,000 subscribers, which has been very fun. I love supporting Jen and everything that she does and being a part of her awards. They are amazing, and appreciate her also being a sponsor of our Power Up Awards for creators that we are having this year. So thank you very much for that, Jen. And I just want to invite anybody who would like to participate in my Power Up Society Mastermind to join us. We meet every Tuesday. We have different themed meetings every week and would love to have you join us and level up, whatever that means for you where you are right now.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And Angela Ross is also a sponsor of the awards. So Angela, come on up.
Thank you very much, Jennifer. Hi, everyone. I'm Angela Ross, creator and host of SoCal Voices, an award-winning podcast about navigating life in Southern California. There's a lot to love about SoCal, but beyond the gorgeous coastline, the awesome weather, and the long list of world-class events are other realities. High cost of living, soul-crushing commutes, the pressure of hustle culture, and the struggle to find belonging in the sprawl. SoCal Voices is your companion through it all. Our conversations with local experts, thought leaders, and everyday residents help listeners navigate the region's challenges so we can thrive in this one-of-a-kind place. I invite you to listen to the podcast and join my email list at socalvoices.com. When you sign up, you'll get my monthly newsletter, and I'll send you my free mini audio series, 5 Ways to Live Well in SoCal Without Losing Your Mind. Quick tips to help you stretch your budget, manage your commute, find belonging, and more. SoCal Voices, real talk in the land of dreams.
Wow, I love it. So well done. Thank you so much, Angela.
Thank you.
And thank you for being a sponsor in the Women Podcasters Awards.
Delighted to support. You know, I support everything that you're doing. I think you are fantastic. You're an excellent resource for all of us independent podcasters. And we appreciate you giving women an opportunity to shine. It's great.
Thank you so much for being here. And up next, Gwelda. Gwelda Redmond, come on up. And now, Gwelda, just so you know, before Gwelda starts, I want you to know I'm part of her local community. So in my local community, she runs the business network, the best business network. And so I go to her events locally, and she does a great job of building community. And so, Gwelda, come on up and introduce yourself.
Well, thank you so much for saying that. That's awesome. So I'm Gwelda Redmond, and I am the host of Elevating Women in Business. And I'm also the founder of the BC Women's Business Network and a business and entrepreneur coach. We encourage authenticity and acknowledge that women in business network and do business differently than men do. And we really embrace that. We serve all business women in British Columbia with in-person and virtual meetings. And we also have several events that we do in an online community. My podcast gives women an opportunity to use their voice to share strategies they've learned to help women build confidence and to grow businesses that they are passionate about. So if you'd like to connect with our network and check out our meetings and events, I I encourage you to visit our website at www.bcwomensbusinessnetwork.com.
Thank you so much. All right. So we will go into our paid members now. Who's a paid member of Women Podcasters Network? Yes, Terry. Terry, come on up.
I'm Terry Lawbear, host of Kick-Ass Boomers. I've been podcasting for 5 years, and I interview baby boomers and older people who continue to not act their age and do amazing things as they're growing older and growing wiser. And I've met some amazing women that are just in their 60s and 70s. One woman is a documentary filmmaker that she started when she was 65, and she's winning awards all over the place. But there's many, many, many on my podcast that have done wonderful things. And I'm always looking for other boomers to interview. So if you're a boomer and you're doing amazing things, then we need to talk.
Well done. Good job. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
All right, Jennifer Quick, come on up.
Hi. Okay. I invite you to let go your mask, drop the pretense, and let your beautiful, authentic self shine bright. I'm Jennifer Quick at Soul Clarity Podcast. I help listeners navigate their spiritual and their cosmic story, subconscious and conscious minds, and hack their biology to enrich their everyday lives, create loving relationships, fulfilling careers, and lives that feel authentic, real, and connected. There's no subject off the table. Let's go as cosmic as you need to. Let's go deep into psychology as you need to. And let's figure out how to hack our biology, whatever makes it so that you are empowered in your life. Listen to Soul Clarity Podcast wherever you get your podcasts, and contact me if you would like to be a guest at soulclarity.ca.
Oh, amazing. Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing. And who else is a paid member of the Women Podcasters Network? Saren, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Saren Rothberg. I'm a stage 4 cancer survivor with no visible disease for almost 3 decades. And Beating Cancer Daily came out of 2 science experiments that we did that showed that the strategies that I've used to not only beat stage 4 cancer, but stay incredibly healthy and have great quality of life for many decades could be taught. And those participants in our study asked if I would start a podcast, except daily. So we are helping listeners in 142 countries with over 412 7-day-a-week original episodes. And the podcast is really fun because there are 4 major pillars. One is with a functional medicine expert. Another one is with a professional comedian. Another one is just great tips, science-backed strategies to get through every aspect of cancer. And the last part is tumor humor, which is my favorite, which is, say you're going through an airport and you've been through all this cancer treatment, and you just lay down with your bags as you're going through TSA. Why? Because you're so used to having so many scans. I hope you come to comedycures.org or wherever you listen to podcasts and listen to Beating Cancer Daily and refer it to everyone you love who's on this journey. Thanks.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. That's great. Thank you for sharing. All right, up next, Jules, come on up.
Right, I'm Julianne Colbran. I'm a certified financial coach, but most people, including my 6-year-old daughter, call me Jules the budget nerd because I'm crazy passionate about helping families stop putting groceries on credit cards and creating budgets that give them back their life so that they don't have to chase paychecks and they can create the kind of life that they want for their family and the financial future they want for generations to come. So you can find my website and you can find my podcast on my website at debtrebelpodcast.com. That's DEBTREBEL podcast.com. And why I'm so passionate about teaching this, I got a degree in economics, got into $107,000 in consumer debt, and then paid it off, became a mom, diagnosed with ADHD, all in that order. And so I have a lot of information, but lived life experience is what I teach a lot from. So check it out, debtrebelpodcast.com. Thanks for having me.
Very nice. All right. Okay, up next, Dr. Rubin, come on up.
What if burnout wasn't a failure, but an SOS from your nervous system? I'm Dr. Zaria Rubin. I'm a Harvard educated former neurologist, TEDx speaker, and burnout expert. After burning out in medicine myself, I now help women leaders step out of survival mode and heal their nervous system so they can change the world without burning out. My podcast, Outsmart Burnout, is a guest driven show where I interview incredible women from doctors and PhDs to coaches, therapists, business experts, even personal organizers who share their own burnout stories and the tools that help them heal. Each episode gives you real science, practical strategies, and proof that you can recover from burnout and truly thrive. Because women leaders have too much to offer the world to burn out trying to change it.
Oh, well done. Thank you so much for sharing. All right, up next, Tasha. Come on up.
Thank you so much for having me. So thrilled to be here with everyone. I'm Tasha Dukas from Radical Resilience. I'm a resilience expert and life coach and guest speaker. I am dedicated to supporting family caregivers who are caring for someone who is critically ill while trying to hold the rest of life together. Family caregivers often carry an invisible weight. They are navigating emotional trauma, making constant decisions, managing medical information, coordinating care, and still trying to show up for the work, their relationships, and responsibilities. Over time, the overwhelm becomes exhausting, sleep is disrupted, and clarity disappears, and life can begin to feel like it has lost all meaning. My work with caregivers helps them slow down, find clarity, and reconnect with themselves. Through compassion, prioritization, and practical strategies, I support them in making decisions, reduce overwhelm, and create sustainable ways to care for both their loved one and themselves. This work is so deeply personal because I've spent the last 20 years as a family caregiver, building my career as an executive level business leader, and my experience as an athlete and sports coach has also shaped how I approach resilience, discipline, and recovery under pressure. Resilience for the life you're carrying, it's not about doing more, it's about doing what actually works. My name is Tasha Dukas, and you can find me at radicallyresilient.ca. I look forward to supporting you in your journey.
Oh, so many inspiring women. I invite Natalie to come on up and tell us about you.
Okay, thank you for having me, Jennifer. Hi, everyone. I'm Natalie, and I'm in British Columbia, Canada, close by where Jennifer is. I'm a stylist and entrepreneur with a passion for helping women, and especially women over 40. Our bodies have changed over time, and my work really is to teach women how to dress with style and practicality to give them the self-confidence they need when they walk out the door in the morning. I really feel that getting dressed should feel empowering and not frustrating. So comfort, chic, and looking good can all go hand in hand once you embrace that your body has changed and dress for the body you have right now. So that's me, and thank you. And you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Natalie Style Closet. I've dropped it in the chat already.
Very good. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Natalie's an expert guest. This was for podcast hosts and expert guests. And so we have another expert guest, Rachel White. Come on up.
Hi, my name is Rachel White, and I'm an independent coach, speaker, and trainer with the Maxwell Leadership Certified team. And my expertise is in encouraging Christian women who are ready to heal, grow, and thrive so that they can live a more vibrant life and happiness, incorporating emotional intelligence, building emotional intelligence congruent with bearing the fruit of the Spirit so that it would be sweatless to overcome, especially navigating life through toxicity, toxic environments, and toxic situations. And if you want to invite me to speak or on your podcast or know anyone of interest, my information is in the chat. rachel.white@rachelleewhite.com. Thank you.
Great. Thank you for sharing.
Mhm.
And up next, another expert guest, Carolyn. Come on up.
Well, hi, I'm Carolyn Clark. Let's see, a resident of Nanaimo on Vancouver Island. I am a decades-long registered counselor, life coach. I specialize in health and wellness, anxiety reduction. I help those that are built like me and kind of being a highly sensitive. And as you can see, I'm also an author, Being the Best You. I am not yet a podcaster. I foresee that coming ahead, but in the meantime, I love to have a presence online and social media, my YouTube channel, Carolyn Clark Wellness, and out in the world, facilitating workshops, programs, giving talks, and I really welcome the opportunity to be considered for your podcast if you'd like to be in touch. Thanks so much.
Now, up next, Ryan, come on up.
A national study found that 83% of parents with young children report emotional distress. That's stress, loneliness, anxiety, or depression. Not to mention the millions of educators carrying many of those same emotional burdens into classrooms every single day. I know I can relate, and as they say, if mama's not okay, then nobody is. I'm Ryan Watkin. I'm a mom of 3 and host of the Raising Wild Hearts podcast, where I help parents and educators feel happier at home, at work, and everywhere in between. Each week, I'm sharing insights from experts, authors, and even a few real-life messy stories. Living with a wild heart means embracing life's paradoxes. And isn't that what we want for our next generation? To be trusting yet discerning, happy yet grounded, successful yet true to their own authentic path. The heartbeat of Raising Wild Hearts is simple. Here, we're skipping the small talk, if you couldn't tell, and going straight into the heart of the matter because changing the world starts small. So when the work of raising and guiding the next generation feels a little heavy, come find me at Raising Wild Hearts on YouTube or your favorite podcast player, where you'll be reminded you're not alone and small shifts in our own minds and hearts create big change.
Oh, that's great. Well done. Ryan, I like your studio vibe.
Thank you. I just got a new little setup for my birthday.
Oh, nice. Looks really good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Everybody's got a beautiful space. Wow. Impressive. All right. Up next, Christy. Come on up.
Angels. We all have them. They're our unseen guides, our companions, our teachers, and they're all around us. Sometimes they make themselves known in the most miraculous ways. Hear inspiring, true stories of angels among us, told by the real people who experienced them. Impossible encounters, visits from loved ones, true angel stories, miraculous inventions, after-death visits, and more. Hosted by me, angel communicator, Reiki master, QHHT level 3 practitioner, and author of Real Life Angel Encounters, Real People Share Real Stories of Angelic Encounters, Christy Clemens Hoffman. Listen wherever you listen to podcasts, on YouTube and on the mindbodyspirit.fm app. Listen or visit us online at radiatewellnesscommunity.com. The award-winning Real Life Angel Encounters podcast is for those who appreciate positivity in their paranormal and spirituality with actual spirits.
Thanks for sharing. Up next, Trina, come on up.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Trina Ennis. I'm a life fun expert. I help women prioritize play, laughter, and fun in their lives because it is good for our health, it's good for our wellness, what I like to call fun health. And how I do that, I love speaking, I love doing women workshops, I love coming into groups and teaching you tools and tips and tricks and the ways to have more fun in your life. One of those ways is through my podcast called Finding Fun Experiment Podcast, where I interview people from all over the world to understand how they live lively, what's getting in the way, how they they remove roadblocks to having more fun in life so that we can in turn learn from others and inspire a worldwide fun movement together. You can find me on www.minddoodles.ca.
Yeah, thank you so much. Well, such an amazing, inspiring group of women. I hope you listen to all of their podcasts, and thank you for listening today. You can find all the links to each of these amazing women at womenpodcasters.com. And also, don't forget to submit your nomination as an expert guest or a podcaster for the Women Podcasters Awards until the end of March. All right, thank you everyone for being here. Until next time, be encouraged.